Welcome to Freerider. This morning we're at Victory Lane Harley Davidson in Orange. We're about 45 minutes away from the world famous
Mount Panorama in Bathurst.
Orange is at about 863 metres of elevation, which means this dealership is the jump-off point for some amazing rides.
And it's got a great selection of bikes, gear, a killer service centre, and more than that, this country dealership treats customers like family. You can feel that vibe the second you walk in.
And thanks to the legends at Victory Lane Harley Davidson and Harley Davidson Australia, we get to jam out on some of those roads on this guy, the Fast Johnny Lowrider ST. Lowrider ST is one of my favourite bikes in the Harley Davidson lineup. It was introduced in 2022 and it just looks awesome. On top of that, today I'm on a Fast Johnny, which is part of the Enthusiast collection, and it has a really interesting story.
Johnny was a piglet that became the victory mascot for the Wrecking Crew, and rider Ray Weischer of the HD Factory Racing Team in 1920. He would ride on the tank during victory laps. And many people believe this is the origin of how Harleys became known as hogs.
So today's ride is a little bit different because we're going to be going around in circles, but we're heading to Bathurst to meet with today's guest, or should I say guests, motorcycling's cutest couple, or second cutest couple. Katie and Josh James.
Katie was riding freestyle and Josh raced flat track at the X Games when they met on a Harley Davidson shop ride. Match made in hog heaven. Fun fact, Mount Panorama is a public road, and for most of the year it is open to the public. So it would be a crime not to at least take a lap while I tell you about the Lowrider ST, right? The Lowrider ST is a super slick package. All the cool little upgrades I would do to a bike are standard. Heavy breather, high flow exhaust, jacked up rear suspension, minimal gauges, it's all on there. And on top of that, you're sitting on the Milwaukee 8 117 engine, so it's a beast with power. Whilst there are two stock colourways, there are only 2,000 Fast Johnny Edition Lowrider STs available globally.
Welcome.
Thank you. How's it going? How you doing?
Mate, good to see you.
What do you guys think?
That's unreal. That looks good in real life.
Yeah, it's
Too
so
bad, is it? Nice. You have the same one, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I got the ST, but in the grey. But yeah, definitely this one's pretty cool.
Not much faster in this colourway.
Does look faster, yeah.
So they say.
I have to line them up.
And this property's beautiful, guys.
Yeah, this is my parents' farm. We've been here for like 15 years now. It's a bit of a family hub, and we've got our flat track down the back. So
Let's go.
Let's check it out.
Yeah.
So, Josh, for someone who has no idea about what flat track is,
Yeah.
other than the obvious name flat track,
Yeah.
what is flat track?
Well, it's pretty much just trying to get your bike as quick as you can around a left-hand corner. The track is obviously always flat, and yeah, just build your bike the best you can to get around that track.
So on dirt, around
dirt.
in a circle as
Yep.
fast as possible.
Pretty much, yep.
Sounds easy.
Oh, I wish it was that easy.
I'm
He makes it look easy.
I'm a little bit nervous. For someone who's never tried flat track before, what are you supposed to do? Like, how do you ride this thing?
Well, the best way, like, if you haven't done it before, is obviously you just take your time and start slow. Get your weight up over the front wheel and just take your time and ease into it and just keep doing them laps until you get a bit of speed about yourself and a bit of confidence, and you just learn. The best way to learn is seat time.
Right. And Katie, you've just started racing flat track. Any pointers for me?
I have just the dirt bikes at the moment, riding flat track. It is just exactly what Josh said, just taking it easy, ride within your limits, and then give it a little bit as you progress. I found a lot of confidence on the dirt bike starting out before getting on a Harley, especially just doing dollies, like, turn around, give it a little blip and you get the confidence in getting it out sideways a little bit more, because that's quite a stylish thing in flat track, is that when you're going around that corner, if you're getting it out sideways, the aim is obviously to be faster, as fast as you can, but some of that back tyre is going to kick out a bit, and you need to be comfortable in that.
Now, Josh, there's a few clear differences between a fast Johnny and a flat track bike. Do you want to point out some of the specific things that make a flat track bike a flat track bike?
For sure, yeah. Well, the Sportster is usually the main base of a flat track bike. That is the traditional hooligan style bike. Usually we run the 19s front and rear with a proper flat track tyre, and we shorten the tail section. We try and make the bike as light as possible. Having a lot of weight on dirt is not fun, so slimming the bike down and making it as light as possible is a massive thing. So we widen the front out to get the larger rear front wheel on. Obviously a bit of performance mods, but you don't need a lot of work. Harley 1200 has got enough power for being on dirt. If you can get traction on dirt and be able to use all that power, you're doing really well.
And gold handlebars for style points.
It's just me. It's just a thing that I've done is I've always had black and gold bikes, and it's
so
kind of my
good.
signature thing, and it's just the traditional. It just looks traditional and tasteful to me, and it's just a thing that I've always liked to do.
I love it, man. All right, well, last question. Has Harley got full insurance on both these bikes?
Oh, well, let's hope so.
All right, yeah, let's. And that's it for part 1 of my interview with Katie and Josh James. Tune in next week for part 2 for the rest of the interview. Biketalks.com.au for everything freerider. And remember, ride free.